Why Bitcoin should move higher. Hi, it's Charlie giving you Thursday's video. So, of course, I don't often cover the likes of Bitcoin. Now and again, it's attracting a lot of attention, of course, over this volatile run that we've had as volatility spiked, and we've seen much bigger range days and all of that. And of course, Bitcoin hitting all-time highs here if we're looking on a monthly chart. Now, so why do I think Bitcoin should go higher? We're in a bull run anyway. We're in a bull market. We've just hit new all-time highs. Markets, when they do come to all-time highs, yes, the potential to correct here is certainly there. But from a sentiment perspective, I'm putting the word out there amongst business owner friends of mine who employ hundreds of people who in previous bull runs, like in the weekly, when I go to the weekly chart back in 2020 into 2021, a lot of their staff in their breaks were buying and selling cryptos in their breaks. They all got massively stung and lost loads of money during the 2022 correction. And what I'm hearing is, no, their staff are not participating. They all got stung and they're not all piling back in and massively doing it. That's a good sign from a sentiment perspective as far as the market's concerned. So from a sentiment perspective, although within the community, within the crypto community, there's a lot of euphoria, of course, as Bitcoin's hit those highs, but the masses, the people who are not, traders and involved, the people who are, get involved, much like in other manias and market manias such as the tulip mania or even the tech bubble back in the late 90s, or even the prior bubbles that we did have in Bitcoin. So the masses are still not massively in yet. And that's a good sign, because if they're not in, it means that they're still on the sidelines and the potential for them to come in is still there, bringing more new money into the market. So a lot of them who got stung are sitting there thinking, oh, I don't know if I really want to be involved. But of course, as it goes higher, if it carries on going higher, that'll attract those masses in. So there's, from a sentiment perspective, there's within the global community, there's certainly a lot of potential for Bitcoin to go higher. That doesn't mean to say it's going to go higher necessarily right now. I don't know what it's going to do right now, but because we've just hit those new all-time highs. But ultimately, even if we consolidate or pull back, then the scope for Bitcoin to run potentially to $100,000 in the next run is there over this next whatever, probably during this year, is certainly there. And the sentiment backdrop is perfect for it. It's rising through what we call a wall of worry. So people who are not massively into crypto, they want to just make some money on the side of their normal jobs, they're not massively involved. When those masses are, then I'll be concerned, but they're not yet. So, and if we look here, I've got a nice rainbow chart here, if you can just about see this. Here, this is just blockchain.net, where we're at in the cycle as far, and this is just for fun. This is not some predictive tool, but what it's saying is, by historical standards, as far as Bitcoin is concerned, looking just purely at price, then, and all they've done is put a rainbow on it. It's just a nice colourful chart, basically. But what it's saying, if by historical standards, Bitcoin, even at the moment where it's at, is not into max bubble territory or FOMO massively as yet. So just for a bit of fun there. So overall, my view from a sentiment perspective is that Bitcoin has got the potential to run higher towards $100,000 this year. Of course, it will have corrections. It's likely to. It's not 100%, but it's likely to at some point, especially with the halving coming up. But nevertheless, the bull case is certainly still there for that one.